To swerve or not to swerve? That's the question. He never learned how to swerve properly. Cost him, didn't it? Dearly. Welcome back to the channel, everybody. Thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you for your support. Today I'm going to be practicing my swerving. Swerving to avoid objects on the road that have no business being on the road. As motorcyclists, it's not like being in a car. You hit something large and pointy, you're going to have an accident. So it's very, very important that you know how to swerve on a motorcycle. Today I'm practicing my swerving with real life objects in front of me. I've had the experience of riding on canyon roads and down long dusty freeways where huge tumbleweed have gone straight in front of me and I've had to swerve to avoid them. I have had the experience of a car seat being in the middle of the freeway, falling off the back of a truck, some kid's car seat. A shopping cart that should have been returned to the supermarket that's on its side lying in the middle of the road. All of these things you don't really want to hit when you're on a motorcycle, so it's very important you know how to swerve. So today, I'm swerving. Alright, so before we actually do the swerving and try to avoid hitting these objects, I'll explain what swerving is. Obviously, swerving is you moving the motorcycle to get out of the way of an object on the road. To do that, we do two short countersteer maneuvers. Depending on the direction that you want to go in to avoid hitting the object in front of you, let's say you want to go to the left, you are literally going to push left until you clear the object and then push right to straighten the bike. It's very important that you stay upright and straight in your seat when you swerve on the motorcycle. It's very important to be relaxed on the motorcycle and relaxed with your shoulders and with your grip. Whichever direction you're going to start to go in, the first movement, let's say you want to go left around the object, you're going to push left to go left. By pushing left, the bike's going to go into a left-hand countersteer. The longer you hold that push, the more you are going to go to the left. So if that object keeps coming towards you, you're going to have to keep pushing to the left in order to keep the motorcycle going to the left. Once you clear the object, you can then straighten the motorcycle by pushing in the opposite hand grip and pushing forward on that. Your reaction time is really, really important when you swerve. Typically, you have very little time to actually react and then swerve. So the important thing to do is remain straight, upright, calm, and then just push, push, or push, push, either left, right, or right, left. The longer you hold that first push, the more you're going to go in that direction. It's a push forward, not a push up, not a push down, just forward. So if I stand in profile to you here, you're going to be going forward with the handle grip from your elbows. There's no shoulder rolling. It's just pushing from your elbow forward on the grip. The more you push and the more you hold that pressure on the hand grip, the more the bike's going to go in that direction. It's very important that you stay on the throttle. You need to maintain your throttle as you go through the swerve. We need traction, and without power from the throttle through the gearbox to the rear tire, you're going to be breaking traction and losing traction. So it's important, stay on the throttle as you swerve. The first time you do it, the first few times you do it, it's going to feel very uncomfortable. It's slightly a pucker moment because the bike's going to twitch underneath you as you stay upright on the bike. But it's important that you look to your safety, look to your escape route, look, push, get around the object, straighten the bike, push in the opposite direction. At which point you're probably going to want to slow down and come to a stop and brake. Change your underwear. If you swerve successfully and you didn't hit the object. Whether it's a pothole, whether it's a shopping cart, whether it's a kid's baby seat, whether it's a bike in the middle of the road, whatever it is, you want to swerve around it. Alright, so let's get on with the actual practicing and swerving. I'll demonstrate some swerving for you. Thanks again for tuning in. Hope you enjoy the video.